misery love company. They want you to be crying like them, and they want you to be in a relationship with an ain't shit nigga like them, and like, nah, babe, that ain't the reality over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you can't relate.
And that
I'm
never
sorry.
bothered
We
you.
praying for you. I hope you experience a love like this one day.
No, ma'am. Don't you wish nothing like that on me? You can have that. You can have that. I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem with the Latto 21 Savage situation. I honestly don't want to ever see no woman get done bad. I don't want to see, families torn apart, families ruined. But my issue with Lotto's situation, married, not married, the fact that that man did not clear the L for you, that's my biggest problem. That's my biggest problem. A man who loves a woman protects that woman. And protecting the woman is as simple as making sure you clear up a situation so that your woman don't have to go through the things that Lotto had to go through behind his name. It's as simple as you doing an interview. It's as simple as you putting a message in your stories. All you had to do was clear it up. But you threw her to the wolves and left her to fend for herself. She took reputational loss and everything else behind your name because we don't know whether or not you married or not. I'm sorry. I have a hard time believing a man who loves somebody would leave them out to die like that when it comes to just clearing something up for them. Like, this woman was pregnant. This could have been a lot easier of a pregnancy with you clearing up what the situation was with your relationship status with the previous woman. But yet she had to be called all of these names, side chick. All it's bad enough she taking on baby mama number 3. Right? That title alone is already embarrassing enough. But the least you could do as a man who's supposed to love her is clear up your relationship status so she don't have to have more thrown at her. And that's my biggest problem with it. I could really care less if I still think the whole thing is stupid. I think that, it's a bad look in general, taking on baby mama number 3 when you didn't have none, when you had as many choices as she had when it came to men. But the biggest problem is that man not clearing up and making the situation better for her.
The issue with Latto is not the fact that she loves her man and she had a baby. I'm tired of y'all trying to push that narrative and call people haters because she happy. Not the issue. The Breakfast Club interview points out exactly what the issue is. You gained notoriety. You gained fame from telling people you write your raps. And in those raps, you just so happen to talk about dumbass bitches. You just so happen to talk about baby mamas. You just so happen to talk about how you'll never be stupid, goofy, dumb, deaf, blind for no nigga. And then guess what? You became a man's third baby mama. Not just baby mama, but third baby mama. While he was married to another woman. And then you bragged about him and kept him private as if people wanted the recipe to your mom's peach cobbler. Nobody looked at 21 Savage and was like, what are you doing? Where you go? Nobody but you. And then you tried to make us feel like we was mad. No one's mad. We just have questions. We're asking clarifying questions. And being a dumbass bitch and being a man baby mama is a problem. Then why you do it? And now you saying you're going to pray for us to hope we find a love like that. What was your prayer? Like, what was your prayer for God to give you a man? God, I want a man. And he said, you're going to be a man's third baby mama. Stop. That's all I'm saying. Stop trying to make it seem like people are haters and people are in your business. Nobody was in your business. You got on here, my man. To my man. Thank you to my man. Like, we just as confused as everybody.
Latto is a perfect example of what the men folk have been saying for a long time. All of the women who swear up and down it could never be me. I'll never let a man take me down through there. I'll never let a man use me. I'll never be a baby mama. Oop. And I'm not here to judge. That's not what I'm saying. Because she's a grown woman. She can do what she want to do, right? But I find it a little ironic that a lot of her music was based around how she don't have no body count, how I'll never be somebody's baby mama, how I'll never let a man play off my top, and now you're pregnant with no ring. All the things you said you weren't going to do, you did, which could be some validity to what the men are saying. That when the right man that y'all really like, that we really like, because I've done it too, come around, all of the what I won't do goes out the window.
I
I feel like Latto fell for the spell that a lot of women her age end up falling for. Subconsciously, I think a lot of women fall under the spell of being told that, like, if you aren't married and if you don't have children by 30, you know, you might as well throw the baby out with the bathwater. You might as well just make sure that you have a baby before you're 30 years old if you can't secure a marriage. Because at 27, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like anywhere between like 27 to 29, this is when you see women, like, the pregnancies like getting more rampant, in my opinion. And I really do feel like it has a lot to do with the fact of not wanting to fall into this uncomfortable place being seen in society that I don't want to be at. Like, I don't know why. I could just picture Latto saying in an interview, like, I don't want to be an old hoe having kids. Like, I don't want to be an old hoe having kids. Like, I legit feel like that. Like, the big mama, no kids, like, the days of that in her brain were already going to be numbered, okay? Because she said big mama, no kids. She didn't say, you know, old hoe, no kids. Like, she wasn't going to let herself get into quote unquote old woman. I'm not saying that a 30-year-old woman is an old woman, but by society standards, the status quo is essentially like, by 30, people are expecting for you to be working toward having a child or to have had a child already. And with her being with 21 Savage for as long as she has, I honestly think that her mindset was like, okay, I don't have a ring, but then if I walk away from this situation with him, despite me not having a ring, that means I would have to be single. Then that would mean that I would have to start all over finding someone. And then I would have to start all over and having compatibility with that person. And then starting all over getting to know this person. And then starting all over trusting the fact that this is someone that I could at least have a child with if marriage didn't come up. Like, I kind of feel it's though like the same thing that like Ashanti did. You know what I mean? A lot of women have like this thing where it's like, I'm running out of time, whether it be you're turning 30 or whether you're turning 40, and they'll hold on to familiarity because it's safe, even if it is at the expense of them like marrying the wrong man or, you know, having the wrong man be a father to their child. A lot of women have age be the deciding factor for them in regards to having a child and like how soon they're going to have a child. And I kind of feel like Latto specifically fell for the spell. Like, Latto did not want to sit here and deal with the scrutiny of being asked like, okay, well, you're 30 years old, you don't have any children yet. Like, I'm sorry, do you really think Latto was gonna sit here and be like a Tracy Ellis Ross? I mean, come on, come the fuck on. Like, I'm really not all that shocked. I'm really not all that surprised because I could just tell Latto is someone, she's influenced by the propaganda. Okay, she's influenced by the propaganda, which is why I feel like she has to make it so obvious and like put it in everyone's faces in her music's like, yeah, big mama, no kids. Like, I ain't got no kids. And it's like, okay, yeah, girl, like, you know, you're 26, 27, like, no, there are a decent amount of women who are looking at you like, girl, you have a career. Nobody's rushing you to have children but you.
I was on TikTok and somebody commented something that I thought was a true point, and I never thought about this before, but about Latto, because everybody was talking about how when 21 Savage was with Amber Rose, everybody knew about the relationship, which is true. I remember that relationship. He used to be with her all the time. Like, that man wanted to eat her alive. But the reason why Latto is always like low body count. Oh yeah, I got a low body count. Yeah, can't fuck with me. Yo, she's subbing Amber Rose this whole time because she know that that is one of his favorite exes. Why am I just realizing that? Because obviously Amber Rose had the whole walk and everything. She's always talking about pride in her body. I should never judge. I should never judge about a body count. And then it's like, okay, his next girl after that, that's public, I guess, or a famous person. I'm gonna say a famous person. A famous person is constantly talking about body count this, body count low, body count da-da-da. She's definitely subbing Amber. And I don't know why I'm just realizing that. Like, it's definitely because she knew that Amber was his only popular public relationship with a public figure, and she's about to try to one up that. But girl, yeah, you not slick. Like, we fuck with Amber too, but come on.
I really hate that Latto made her rap career I love my man, I love my man, I love my man. In that interview that she had with the Breakfast Club, one, she didn't even want to say his name. Like, girl, y'all made a whole human together. It's okay if you name drop him in public. He was at the baby shower, you made a whole scrapbook with his baby pictures. We know that's your man, boo. Just say that. I found it weird that she didn't want to name drop his name. And I also found it weird that she didn't want to basically say, like, yeah, he is divorced. Now, y'all know 21 Savage married one of his baby mamas back in 2020 after his 2019 arrest and deportation. So it was a rumor that 21 Savage got married because of the immigration status, whatever. It's given like transactional, right? And it's given that maybe they don't want to say that because they don't want to mess up his citizenship. But also in the Breakfast Club interview, she was like, people want her to be so sad and so miserable, in the house crying when it comes to her relationship with 21 Savage. And then she was like, I pray that y'all find a relationship like mine somewhere. I don't think them people want that, girl. Like how hard Latto gotta fight to prove that man love her or that he's a good man, Savannah, and that she's actually happy. Girl, I don't want to go through that, okay? And for her to be like, yeah, God knew that we needed a daughter, as if he don't already have a daughter. Girl, what are you talking about? Like, we saw how simp 21 Savage was with Amber Rose, and it don't give that he can be like that with Latto because of the transactional marriage. Even the song that 21 Savage and Latto just did together, he's talking about how much she love him, and he's talking about fucking bitches and all that. Man, watch out. I hate that she really even allows him to play in her face like that, but y'all heard the shit that she rap about, okay? Y'all know she gonna stick beside him.
Call me a hating ass bitch or whatever you want to call me, but I find it so weird the amount of obsession Latto has when it comes to 21 Savage. You could say, oh, shut the fuck up, da da da. You're a hater, da da da. That's her nigga. But I mean, I know that's her nigga, but I just feel like she praised this man extremely too much. She talked too highly of this man more than he praises her. Although she kept him a secret for years and people put the puzzle pieces together and they found out that they were together. Like, she has his name tatted on her. She has matching tattoos with him. It's always my man, my man, my man. It's never my bitch, my bitch, my bitch. He's never saying my bitch or my girl. And it's like, we get it. That's your man. But at the same time, that's somebody else's man. Your man is still legally married. She was always flaunting her nigga in the air. And there's nothing wrong with flaunting your nigga, wanting to express your love for your man and how he makes you feel. But it's different when your nigga not doing the same about you. Like with this whole baby shower announcement thing that she's having, it's like she's confirming 21 Savage is her baby father without really confirming 21 Savage is her baby father, due to the fact that that little knife symbol that's on the baby shower invitation, that's his symbol that he has on his head, and that's the same matching tattoos. She puts the initials of the beginning of both of their names. His name start with the S. I can't pronounce it. Hers start with the A. It's like, we get it. We at this point we know that's your man. Like, Latto, you don't have to keep doing it. We know. Just come out and say it. I don't know. It just gives obsessed to me.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think Miss 777 is dragging this shit out because she want a Mona Leo storyline for her album. But hers is just ghetto and unhinged. Then the people talking about, y'all dragging it. Her album was fire. Her album was ass. It was ass. She could have sent that directly to her man. Could have rolled over in the bed and said, here, baby, this is for you. Because it's giving Land of Delusion. Because on the Breakfast Club, she says, I wish everybody could find a love like this. I wish this for everybody. I never manifested that. I never manifested my kids having to share a dad with a whole bunch of other kids. I never manifested that. And I never will. And I never will. And to be real with you, it's giving, I guilt tripped this man into being with me. It's giving, here, damn. Here's a baby. It's giving, here, damn. Here, damn. And then don't get me started on the unhinged Cardi beef. Because like I said to a million people, you ain't never said nothing in the heat of the moment that might have came out wrong, but that was not your intention. Then people tell you don't say nothing like that about a friend. They're not fucking friends. They're acquaintances. In the industry. That's what they are. This one girl had replied to a post and said, I ain't never apologized to my friends with a Birkin. Bitch, you're not in those types of circles. You probably wouldn't even apologize to your friend with a Coach bag.
That's how certain people of a certain stature apologize. Or apologize for an inconvenience. You wouldn't understand that. The only thing that pissed me off more than anything is that Cardi done apologized too many times. Girl, let it the fuck go. Because at the end of the day, when she let that swamp wench say all that shit that she said about her and didn't do nothing about it, Thomas, get in the booth. But now our management teams got together and we swapped it for a whack ass song that didn't even do no motherfucking numbers. You is a pussy. But now you standing on this. Now I don't want the Birkin. My man already bought the Birkin. Okay, your man can buy you a Birkin. Okay, shut the fuck up. We don't care. Cause one thing I'm starting to notice that she's forgetting is that we came here for music from you. Not to hear you talk about your man all day. We don't care. Get your ass back in the booth and make some music for us, not music for your man. I'm not. God damn it, girl. Shut the fuck up. You got him. God damn you. Shut the fuck up.
Latto doing all that big talking and bragging about being untouchable and not having a bunch of bodies and all that kind of stuff just to end up being a baby mama to a man that got 3 kids. That's exactly why men don't take women serious. And every time I get on this internet and I say what my standards are and I say what kind of person I am, every time I'm doubted by men, I have to remember it's because they know women lie so much. Women will say a lot of stuff and they don't stand 10 toes down in it. Like I was talking to my homegirl and I was telling him, like, you would think after as much as I done said I don't date, I don't deal with men, like I don't talk to men, that men wouldn't be shooting their shot at me by now. And she just like, why would you think that? They always gonna still do that. Like it doesn't matter what you're saying. They don't believe you. And she absolutely right. They don't. They don't. And every time I want to be offended by the fact that they don't believe me, I have to remember how much women lie. Right? And I have to put myself in those men's shoes and be like, yeah, if I heard a girl get online and she was saying she was abstinent for 5 years, she don't talk to men, ain't no men in her phone, I would think she lying too, because of how much women be lying, how much women say one thing and do another. So every time I want to be offended by the fact that men be thinking I'm lying, I have to remember, yeah, you're a woman and a bunch of women are liars. And whenever I say anything, like even when it be the conversation about being happy being single, most women really ain't happy being single. That's a real thing. Shaquille made a video about it, and I wanted to argue with Shaquille, and I made a comment, and then I had to come back to my comment and be like, you know what? You're right. Like, I'm thinking about myself, but I have to take myself out of the equation and just look at it as a whole, as a collective, and as a whole, women say one thing and do another. So your statement is actually valid. Aside from me, it is a valid statement. Most women don't really be happy single. They just be saying they are, but they really don't be. But I really am. But you can't believe me because they lie so much. I get it.
And oh my God, we understand that, oh, Latto is entitled to how the fuck she feels about what Cardi said. Literally, all Cardi said was like, I'm not Latto. Like, bitch, I really gets down on some shit. And bitch, did she fucking lie? Bitch, Latto was never known for being no bitch that's just like out there, like just ready to rumble on some shit. No, bitch, that's all fucking talk. Bitch, that's all fucking talk. Latto was never known for that, bitch. Latto been in the limelight since she was little as fuck. Like, be for real, bitch. We ain't never seen that bitch get down, squabble. Bitch, Cardi is a banger, bitch. Like, literally. Like, bitch, they're completely different people, bitch. And then it's like, if Cardi said that she was motherfucking calling you, trying to motherfucking reach out to you to explain what the fuck was going down, bitch, why not just answer the fucking phone, bitch? Because you decided to go in a motherfucking booth and goddamn make a song about it. What the fuck are we talking about here? Like, be serious. She act like Cardi was like, nah, fuck that stupid ass bitch, like she was going in on her, like she literally wasn't. She said, I'm not Latto, bitch, I get shit done. Like, bitch, I would really get down with you bitches. Cardi will dead ass pull up on bitches. The closest thing that Latto got to pulling up on a bitch was her pulling up to motherfucking Ice Spice hood. That's it, bitch. But even then, that ain't shit, bitch. That ain't shit, bitch. Cardi will dead ass pull up on you, knock on your door and say, hi, what happened? What happened? That's the difference. That's the difference between the two. I see what she meant by it, bitch. But it's like, you got in a booth to make a motherfucking song to address the shit. And then it's like when TMZ motherfucking said, oh, was this about who the fuck it was? You literally showed exactly what the fuck Cardi was talking about, bitch. Stand on that shit. Stand on that shit. You already made a fucking song about it. So why not just motherfucking say it with your fucking chest, babe? Just like you did in that studio with that motherfucking song. Bitch, if TMZ said, so was the song about who it was? Bitch, your response shouldn't have been, oh, you gotta watch The Breakfast Club tomorrow to see. Bitch, because if that would have been Ice Spice, you would have been like, yeah, that's about her. And what next? And what next? What next? No, you showing exactly what the fuck she meant, bitch. You're not standing on that shit, bitch. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm willing to talk to her. Like, you know, I got a lot going on. Like, but I don't mind talking to her, bitch. She was calling you. Why the fuck you ain't pick the phone up? Why you pick the phone up, bitch? Why are you waiting for it to hit the internet and social media and for you to get in interviews to be like, oh yeah, I mean, I don't mind like working it out with her, bitch. When she was calling you, you should have picked the phone up, bitch. Now it's looking weird as fuck on your part because Cardi addressed it the minute the shit came out. If she was calling you when the shit came out to address the shit with you, and you wait, because this shit happened mad months ago. Like mad months ago, bitch. I honestly forgot about the shit. But it's like months that went past, bitch. We could have conversed and talked about that shit, and you could have went your way, and I could have went my way, bitch. But you decided to put it in a motherfucking song for some motherfucking clout, bitch, to get people like, oh, talking about your shit because it would have been talked about had you not have mentioned that shit. But it's like it's weird as fuck because now you looking weird as fuck on your part because now you saying in interviews, oh, I'm willing to work it out when Cardi just went on Twitter and said, well, I was trying to hit you up, but you wasn't answering, you wasn't responding. So what you want me to do, bitch? Kiss your fucking asshole? She really wanted that fucking mess because even when the shit came out, Cardi said she was 8 months pregnant. Bitch, she was pregnant too. She was pregnant too, bitch. She had pregnancy hormones too, bitch. So like, what we talking about, girl? She said she hit up your fucking team, bitch. She hit up your sister, bitch. She hit up everybody known to man that was connected to you, bitch. And you still didn't say nothing. But now you want to say, oh, yeah, we could talk about it, but I don't know when. Bitch, you wanted all of this motherfucking mess, bitch. You're messy. You're messy as fuck. You're messy as fuck, bitch. And then it's like you commenting under Ari fucking shit, knowing that Ari potentially, allegedly fucked on Offset. Bitch, what's up with that? What's up with that? Like, you mad messy. Like, had you would have actually answered the fucking phone and you and Cardi would have had y'all little situation and hashed it out or whatever, bitch, Cardi probably would have never cared that you kept that shit in the motherfucking song, bitch. That probably would have been a cute little key between the two because everybody else thinking that y'all beefing. Whole time, y'all cool as fuck and y'all keying about the song. Like, I would have liked that to be how the shit would have played out. But, I don't know, bitches be messy and bitches be weird.
I love when I ask Africans, why don't you like Black Americans? And they're like, oh, they're so ghetto, the baby mama culture. Like, half of all of the African women aren't single mothers.
So I was scrolling on Twitter and I seen this tweet. American girls is being okay with getting pregnant from men who already have 3 kids. Wow, it's their first. Will never make sense to me. Hold on. Somebody else said the baby mama culture among African Americans is crazy. Another person, it's the dream of every Black woman to become a baby mama. So I looked up who has the biggest population of deadbeat dads in the world. It says South Africa has been identified as having a severe crisis of absent fathers described in 2025. I'm just saying. Because the first girl who up here talking about something, it would never make sense to me about the American girlies being with a married man and being a baby mama culture. Oh, bitch, you're in South Africa. You have more things to be worried about while you over here worried about us in this so-called baby mama culture. And then what Black woman dream is it to be a baby mama? What the fuck do y'all even be talking about? I swear, y'all be pulling this out y'all rear end. Latto is not the first woman being Black. She is not the first woman in the world who has gotten pregnant of a man that's not married, is married, ain't ish, none of that. Like, she is not the first. I'm trying to figure out why is y'all on Twitter sneak dissing about Black American women. Like, but y'all say we have the problem. Okay. Sure.